Hey guys, what is going on? So the GoPro 6 is here, and I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, is it worth the upgrade? Is it worth ditching the 5 to get the 6? So I jumped on getting the 6 right away because there's some definite things about the 5 that are really frustrating, and I've used the 5 a lot when I'm out traveling, vlogging, doing all that good stuff. So I was looking to see if the 6 actually improved on a lot of those things. Let's just do some side by side and see how it looks. So the actual look of the GoPro hasn't changed at all. They actually look almost identical when you put them side by side. The only way I could tell them apart was that my 5 is a lot more scratched up than my 6. But this is awesome because I hate when camera companies change cameras, change batteries, and you have to get a whole new set of everything when you upgrade the camera. So thank you GoPro for keeping everything the same so I can use the batteries, use the attachments, and not have to get a whole bunch of new extra gear. Just a little background on the footage that you're seeing. I'm using the base settings. I'm not using Pro Tune. I'm not doing anything to the image, but just strictly what's straight out of camera. Auto color, auto exposure, auto everything. Immediately, one of the things that you notice when you start playing with the 6 is the menu system and the software just works so much better. There are so many times that the GoPro 5 just gets hung up. So with the 6, it seems like there's very little lag time, and even when you're pressing record, the 6 is already recording for at least 2 seconds before the 5 starts recording when you hit the button at the same time. Having more fluid software really makes it that much better. I mean, seriously, you really do notice a difference. So now I'm on the 5, and basically I'm doing a little test here, driving with some wind coming in, some different sources of light, you know, a bunch of different stuff going on. So one of the things I really want to test with this new GoPro is the audio, because I end up using the GoPro a lot for vlogging just because it's a camera that can sit in my pocket and it's super easy to use. Now, one feature I want to show you that's pretty cool is the zoom feature that they've now incorporated. So you can basically zoom in on the image if it's less than 4K, which basically you're just punching in on the image, but if you want to get more of a punched in look and you don't want to crop later, it's a great way to do it, and it's a nice little added feature. So here, I'll show you the difference right now. Let's talk Slowmo. So 1080p Slowmo, you can now go to 240 frames per second on the Hero 6, which is awesome. 240 is so buttery slow and it looks amazing. As for the battery, I didn't notice any difference in the battery usage on the 6 versus the 5. I thought that the 6 would perform better, but it didn't. I played around with both of them and recorded about the same amount, and the batteries drained at the same rate. So the big question after doing all these tests is, should you get the Hero 6? And personally, I think yes, and that's if you need to use a lot of these features that this one has, like the extra slow-mo, the better stabilization, you know, a bunch of different features that they've just improved on, and the color science behind the sensor looks so much better. So I think it's a win-win. It's a great little camera. You know, I'm excited that I picked one up as soon as they came out, and I'm going to be taking it on our next adventure, which is Mexico, in the next couple days. I'm going to be putting this little camera through the test, take it in the pool with some margaritas and nachos and all that good stuff. But seriously, it's a pretty rad camera. Now, if you have the Hero 5, I'm not saying that you need to run out and go get the 6 right away, unless you need some of these features. And I hope from this little test, this demonstration that I did tonight, that you'll be able to decide which one works best for you. But guys, that is it. It's a beautiful night. I'm glad I came down here to watch the sunset and do some camera tests. So I will see you guys on the next one.